Two words were used to describe the chief investigator's father even when killing Germans. What were those words? Colin.
Clean and tidy.
Correct. At the beginning, when the chief investigator walked up the steps of the ministry, how many guards saluted? Pat.
2.
Wrong. Jenny.
3.
Wrong. Colin.
1.
Correct. No papers and no faces were two of the three. Colin.
No fingertips.
Correct. What was in the right hand of the plainclothes officer behind the desk? Colin.
A dental impression.
Wrong. Pat.
Umbrella.
Wrong. David.
Pencil.
Wrong. Jenny.
Stethoscope.
No, it was a cigarette. And now to the moment where all the contestants could add an extra 2 points to their score if they can pick out someone from that film. Now remember the car trip across Moscow where the civil police detectives were discussing the murder? Well, it's the one in the middle in the car we want them to pick out, and this lineup of 9 detectives. Right, contestants, will you make your selections, please, now? And those selections have been made. Let's go through them. Number 1 there is the choice of David O'Donoghue. And 2 contestants, Jenny and Pat, have gone for number 6 there. And Colin has plumped for number 3. So let's find out who it is as I ask the civil police detective from Moscow to make himself known to the contestants. Now, please. And it is indeed number 6 in real-life actor Patrick Field. And well done, Jenny and Pat, who both get the extra points, but we shall now enter all the points won in that round into the scoreboard. And, well, the man from Winchester, Colin Tyrrell, is now clear in second place, and he's cut back on the lead slightly, but still out in front with a Krypton Factor of 28. The student who actually lives in Boston, Lincolnshire, Pat Everett. Well, can they catch Pat as we go into the 5th and final round, general knowledge? And I remind you that the winner goes through to the semi-final and a high-scoring runner-up can also go through. So, let's start with the individual sets of 3 questions. They're worth 2 points each, and we will start with yours, David. Which Chinese river, the longest in Asia, flows through Nanking to reach the sea near Shanghai?
Yangtze Kiang.
Correct. 2 points. In which year did the general strike take place in Britain?
1926.
Correct. 2 more points. Which popular musical contains the numbers "People Will Say We're in Love" and "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning"? Got to push you. Which musical? Anything coming?
Sorry, can you repeat it?
Which popular musical contains the numbers "People Will Say We're in Love" and "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning"? I must take an answer. Anything coming?
Sound of Music.
No, it was Oklahoma. Oh. But you get 4 of the 6 there, David. Now your questions, Jenny. Which river, some 240 miles long, is the longest river in the British Isles, England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland?
Thames.
No, the River Shannon. During which war did England fight the battles of Crécy and Agincourt against the French? Which war?
I don't know.
It's the 100 Years' War. And finally, which popular stage musical contains the songs "Another Suitcase in Another Hall" and "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina"?
Evita.
Correct. 2 points and 2 of the possible 6 for you, Jenny. On we go with your set, Pat. Which Middle Eastern river flows first into the Sea of Galilee and then the Dead Sea?
Euphrates.
No, the Jordan. Who led the mutiny against Captain Bligh on the Bounty in 1789?
Fletcher Christian.
Correct. 2 points. Which popular stage and film musical contains the songs "Matchmaker, Matchmaker," "Tradition" and "Sunrise, Sunset"?
Hair.
No,
Hair.
Fiddler on the Roof. So 2 of the possible 6 for you, Pat. And finally, in this section, your set, Colin. Which major river forms the delta south of Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam?
I don't know.
The Mekong. In the Second World War, what was the name of the guerrilla force commanded by Major General Ord Wingate in Burma?
Don't know that one either.
The Chindits. Which popular film musical contains the songs Tomorrow Belongs to Me, Maybe This Time, and Money, Money?
Cabaret.
Correct. 2 points and 2 of the possible 6 for you, Colin. And now to the climax of the round and the contest. 90 seconds of rapid-fire questions, 1 point for the right answer, a point deducted if a contestant gives me the wrong answer. So, ready on your buzzers this time, contestants. The clock starts now. For what purpose would a motorist use ethylene glycol in his car? Colin.
Antifreeze.
Correct. Which city is the capital of Iceland? Colin.
Reykjavik.
Correct. In Reykjavik in 1972, who beat Boris Spassky to become world chess champion? Jenny.
Karloff.
No, Bobby Fischer, you lose a point. From which fish is true caviar obtained? Colin.
Sturgeon.
Correct. Who co-starred with Richard Pryor in the films Stir Crazy?
Gene
David.
Wilder.
Correct. In which English city are the Madder Market Theatre and a football club nicknamed the Canaries? David.
Norwich.
Correct. Which playwright wrote the line, Very Flat Norfolk, in his play Private Lives? Colin.
Noel Coward.
Correct. Which award for heroism is known in short as the DFC? Pat.
Distinguished Flying Cross.
Correct. Which black athlete won 4 Olympic gold medals? David.
Jesse Owens.
Correct. Who composed the operas Owen Wingrave, Death in Venice, and Peter Grimes? The answer is Benjamin Britten. Which British engineer invented the hovercraft in the 1950s? Pat.
Christopher Cockerell.
Correct. Bouillabaisse, Kokaliki, and Colin.
Kinds of soup.
Correct. What name is used by Superman when he works as a newspaper reporter? David.
Clark Kent.
Correct. Grand Union, Kennet and Avon, and Colin.
Canals.
Correct. Can the Can and Devilgate Drive were #1, Pat.
Quattro.
Correct. The word quarantine. That's the end of the round and the contest. And the winner tonight with a Krypton Factor of 33 is the student from Bangor, North Wales, Pat Everett. And a very worthy winner. Our warmest congratulations to Pat, who led from start to finish, and we look forward to seeing him again in our semi-finals. Our thanks also to the other contestants for making it such a good contest, and that late burst from Colin in particular. We shall be back with you next Monday at 7 o'clock with the last of the heats. I hope you'll be able to join us for that. In the meantime, from all the contestants here and from myself, good night.